Hey, Nick here. I'm excited to take you through your yoga practice today. Let's begin on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees drop wide, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Through our practice today, focused presence is going to be our intention. And so through our breath, through the letting go of distractions, through us being fully present to the poses and how they feel in our body in that exact moment is how we're going to achieve that goal. Hug your knees into your chest. Let them drop to the right for supine twist. Use your right hand to press them down and then extend your left hand out. Feel some beautiful stretch occurring through your left side body, your left lower back. And keep breathing. Here at the beginning of our practice, our breath is so important. So you really want to hone in and dial in on your breath from this moment forward. All right, opposite side, supine twist. You can hug your knees into your chest, then bring them over to the left. Press down with your left hand, extend your right hand out. And then breathe in and out, feeling yourself creating more space within your body. Feeling the stretch really starting to take hold in your body, in your cells. You really need to help visualize. If you can help visualize the practice and what's occurring, you can get even more benefits from it. The visualization of the stretching of the cells in your body can be so great. All right, come back to center. Backs of your thighs, rock and roll back and forth. Up to chair pose, to extended mountain, and then fold forward. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat, step back. Lower all the way to your bellies. Extend your hands out. And then using your left hand, press down. And then bring your left foot up and over, a nice shoulder roll. Bringing your leg, your foot, pressing down into the floor beside you, your mat. Make your way to the opposite side. We're not staying here for long. We're going to go back and do it once more so that you can feel the benefits once again. And so bring some focus right here. Where do you feel it? Where do you feel the stretch occurring? Let's go back to the opposite side for 5 breaths. Back to the opposite side. Back to center. Upward dog, breathe in. Tabletop, then sink your hips into your heels, but I want you to keep your hands extended out, almost like your fingertips are gripping a basketball in front of you, and then bring your head down. So your arms aren't resting on the mat, but you're trying to press your hips back. You can even bring your knees a little bit wider, more of a child's pose here with lifted arms. Up to tabletop, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Pedal your heels up and down. Sway your hips side to side. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or jump forward. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Extended mountain, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, and then gently pull over to the right side. Staying focused in this moment. Bringing your attention to this pose and what it's bringing into your body, what it's doing for your body. Opposite side. A lot of yogis tend to ask, am I doing it right? You know, and I think that can get in the way of actually doing it right. The thinking, the wondering, am I doing this right? Is this the way it's supposed to be done? When in reality, the pose can feel completely different for everybody, for so many different people. And so what's important is for you to take general form of the pose, land there, and then take on an expression that's best for you. Back to center, interlace your hands at your low back, and then we're gonna take a forward fold with bound hands. Release your binds. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to your mat, high plank to low. Upward dog. Downward facing. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Flip, reverse, breathe in. Warrior two. Flip, reverse. Warrior two. Once more, flip and reverse. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands all the way down. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Eye gaze out in front. Flip, reverse, stay in your lunge. Warrior two. Flip, reverse. Warrior two. Once more, flip and reverse. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands all the way down, flow it out. Upward dog, breathe in. Tabletop, breathe out. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Back to cow. Back to cat. One more cow. One more cat. Downward dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Breath in. Rise up. Fold. Halfway lift and hold here. Hands to your upper thighs if you're able to. And I really want you to elongate your spine, lengthen your spine. I'm going to turn to face the side here so you can really see the length I'm creating from my tailbone all the way to the top of my head. And you can achieve that by pressing your hands into your thighs. Keep a slight bend in your knees. And then folds. Extended mountain. Hands to heart. Tree pose. Right foot into your upper thigh. Focused presence. Landing right here, right now. Dropping the past. Forgetting about the future. Not trying to think about it in this moment. Reaching up. Tree pose, left side. Find equal opposite pressure from your right leg into your left foot as you are your left foot into your right thigh. Falling out is totally okay, totally normal. Come right back and come into your fullest expression. And release. Chair pose. Slowly lower all the way down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come into a yogi squat. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. Nice tall spine as best as you can. My hips are a little tight today, so it's a little challenging for me to have a nice tall spine, but I can feel the effects, the benefits of this pose happening within my body. All right, bring your right hand down. Left hand reaches up as high as you can. And maybe it's right out in front. Maybe it's, just on an angle. Maybe it's straight up. Whatever is happening for you today is perfect, okay? Land there with breath. Opposite side, left hand down, right hand high. You can even try gripping your mat with your lower hand if that helps. All right, you're doing great. Keep breathing, stay focused, come all the way down. Bring your feet together. We're gonna come into a little butterfly here. Press your elbows into your inner thighs, pressing down. And then you can slowly start to bring your hands out in front, letting your neck and head drop. Slowly come out. Extend your feet out in front. Feet are pressing down. Hands behind you. Then windshield wipe your knees side to side. Hands behind you. Press your feet down. Reverse tabletop. Let your neck and head drop. Breath in and out, supporting your focus, supporting your practice. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up. Come all the way down. And we're going to come all the way onto our back. We're going to lift our feet up, hands under our low back to let some blood flow come back down to our hearts from our feet. So this right here is waterfall. And you can stay here in waterfall, or another option is shoulder stand. And so in shoulder stand, you're gonna support your low back with your hands as you extend your feet up high. If you fall out, come right back. And what's important here is to try to get away from the rounding of your spine. Pressing your feet up. Using your elbows, your forearms, pressing down to press your feet up. And then you can take your feet, your legs straight for plow pose. And then if you're able to, you can try to hug your knees into your ears. I can't quite get there. I know a lot of people can, and they feel great in their spine there. A lot of space, which is great. You can always attempt to get to that spot by continuing to work on this pose. All right, slowly start to come on down. Great job. We're almost there. I'm gonna have you just lay down on your mat into a Savasana pose. I want you to catch your breath. I want you to let your hands go long, feet go long, take up as much space as you can. And so in these moments of silence, these moments of stillness that you're in, this is where we need to focus our presence even more. Because we're not distracted by the movement, we're not distracted by anything else. In the stillness, we need to focus on our breath. It's also great to focus on the sensations that you're feeling, the benefits that you are feeling from this practice. Perhaps the sweat dripping down. Perhaps you feel a little less sore in a specific spot. Maybe you feel more limber. Really just let that flood your entire body here in Shavasana. You are more than welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to now, but I'm gonna end this right here, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care.